First thing we're going to be talking about is the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum, which we got to go for free. So
how come?
How do you get there for free? Well, stay tuned until the next episode. No, I was joking. We actually went on museum day, and we were looking at something to do on the weekend. And I was like, oh, shoot, I did not know today was even museum day.
There's such a thing, guys.
Yeah, so it's museum day. And on museum day, you can get into certain museums for free. And I was looking down the list of what museums were available. And I was like, should we go? I've never even heard of Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum. So I was like, that sounds very interesting. And there are other museums that are interesting as well. But we wanted to try something a little bit different. So I was like, well, let's go here. And we got the tickets to go. And we got to go for free, and it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was an amazing museum.
I think museums can be something that very memorable, or they can't.
Yeah.
But in this case specifically, I feel that all the just the fact that we saw so much stuff, it made it just fun.
Yeah.
To be around. And that you want to kind of know what's going on, what is this here, what is it?
Yeah. So basically, the museum is on an aircraft carrier called the Intrepid, which used to be they used to showcase it and all of that stuff, and now it's decommissioned, and so now it's they can use it as a museum. So you get to be on an actual aircraft carrier, which is really cool.
Yeah, I never been in one.
Yeah, so, and there was a lot of people going that day because, of course, it's free. It's museum day. But you get to see a lot of different things, the history of the Intrepid itself, the science. They show a lot of science there as well, and just a lot of different aircraft carriers. There's a submarine there, which we'll talk a little bit more later, which was really cool that we got to go under. And overall, it was just really cool to see a lot of people, and it's just amazing to see all the things.
Yeah, for me it was very, very cool just to see the airplanes and things like that.
Mm-hmm. The space shuttle was there as well.
Yeah, just because sometimes when you imagine that there's something called Air Force, you don't even imagine that it actually there's an actual thing that carries people,
Yeah.
So it was very inspiring to see, how those people were able to, do all those things.
Yeah, no, it's really cool. It's also shout outs to my brothers and sisters that are in the military, and specifically for my sisters are in the Navy, because they're the ones
Props
that are
them.
on the ships all the time, and are traveling and stuff. So it's great to kind of see, an experience of what they kind of experience, being on a ship and all that stuff. Even if it's only for a couple of hours, it's really good to, be open-minded and kind of see what's going on.
Yeah, I think one of the things that I liked the most about this experience was the simulator.
Oh yeah, there was a G-Force something simulator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that was really cool.
I think that was I think that was really cool just because it kind of gave you a little taste of what just flying an airplane could be.
Yeah, it was a G-Force encounter. Yes.
And it wasn't actually a jet plane. It gives you the experiences you were flying in one. So I think that's a free roller coaster.
Yeah, and we got to see kind of the experience of what other people were doing, and some of them were pretty funny.
There were cameras inside, so you
so you got to see them on the TVs, and there was a sister and brother, and it was a younger brother and an older sister, and I just remember seeing that, and the older sister's hair was flying all over the place, and the brother was like, this is okay, and the sister was screaming her lungs out and stuff, and
I think
it was
will be
funny.
like that, my lungs out, and it's a 360 degrees of movement, so it gets pretty real.
Yeah,
and you're in two little capsules that are completely closed. There are some people that is kind of watching over you.
Yep.
But I think that was fun.
Yep.
Do you have any other things?
Yeah, no, just seeing that, seeing the space what was it, the space pavilion as well, seeing that as well, that was really cool, and just seeing all the aircraft carriers and all of that stuff, just see it up close and personal, and it was really cool just to see read the history about it. A lot of it had to do with the Vietnam War, which was interesting as well. So I like reading like back history of like of all of that stuff and like what
Yeah.
they did.
How about in the next? How about the submarine?
Oh, submarine was my favorite part because
Okay.
she was not having it that day.
So at the end of the day, at the end of our visit, there was a submarine.
Yeah.
And
I was like, why not?
I was like, that's fine, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound scary at all. I was like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
What we didn't know is that the line was gonna be for 1 hour.
Yeah, it was a very long line to get into the submarine.
So only until I got closer to the entrance was the moment when someone, like one of the people that worked there, he asked to the public, is anyone here claustrophobic?
Yeah.
Not many people say they were, but I did.
Yeah.
Why? Because, safety reasons,
That's true. That's
and
true.
after that, other people say the word also. And they say, if there's anyone claustrophobic here, we do not recommend you to go under. It's under your own responsibility. And I was like, so when they said that, of course I was scared.
Right. Made you
But
even
we
more
have
fearful.
already waited for a whole hour, so
Yeah.
we were going in.
Yeah.
So, so as I said, I was a little bit hesitant. However, I saw a lot of kids that were behind me. I'm like, I should be able to do this. How did you feel at that point when he asked if there was anyone claustrophobic?
No, I'm not very claustrophobic. I'm okay with tight spaces. So for me, I just wanted to experience it, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, and I feel that after when I said, well, do you guys have like an emergency exit? Sometimes that's what people do when you go to haunted houses and, horror, terror castles, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And he said, no, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, one way in, one way out.
You can't go back. I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah, because since it's very narrow spaces, there's no really way to go backwards, because then you would have to like basically jump on top of everybody.
There's not even enough space to jump on people.
No,
because
exactly.
It's very,
yeah.
It's very in your face type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when I really got scared.
Yeah.
But we were just waiting, and after he said, we were just going down, and I think the tourist guide, the guide started, talking about what it was the submarine about. I did not remember any of that. I was more concerned about myself, just making sure that was gonna be okay. And after we have to wait for like 10 minutes before we have to actually go down, right?
Right.
And after was when I realized, wow, this is very tight.
Yeah. It wasn't bad.
I
didn't think it was that bad.
No,
Honestly,
I thought it was bad.
Oh.
Like the first one, I was like, okay, that means you have to go up one.
Yeah.
And when we started going down a little more,
Right.
and the space really is very limited.
Yeah.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's very scary. And I would just keep looking down, I'm like, shouldn't be bad. And I just kept thinking, there's people behind me. There's like kids. They were like, yeah, Mom, this is so fun. And I was like, oh my God.
I mean, it's a good experience to see.
It's a good experience.
That,
And
to see people that actually
kinda makes you
live in the submarine for like 2 or 3 months.
makes you feel like it humbles you about like people that really do this for a living. Like, this is like, I wouldn't be able to do that.
I think I would. I think I would do it. I would be able to stand it for like a month or so. And then after that, I don't know. But, like it's...
You don't know?
I don't know. We'll see. I don't know exactly. But it's a good experience to see,
it's a good
how,
experience.
How people would do it and all of that stuff. And
there's nothing better like experiencing yourself something. Because you can see in pictures, you can read in books, but there's nothing like
and
seeing
you overcame
the actual
it
thing.
too. So,
at the end,
it wasn't that
I
bad.
was like,
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it's gonna hurt you in any way.
I know.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. So
we do recommend those type of visits, and I'm sure there are things like that in everyone's like cities, and just try to explore more your own cities and
Yeah, and if you're
surroundings.
ever in New York, I would recommend going to this museum. It was, like I said, it
Yeah,
was an
it's
amazing
very,
museum.
and I feel it's more not very conventional,
Mhm.
because that's what is so gets repetitive about museums sometimes, that it just like things are displayed the same way. It's just kind
Right.
of hard to engage.
Right. I think when you think of a museum, you think in your head, oh, there's going to be paintings on the wall, blah, 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 this. But a museum
know.
can be of anything,
Mhm.
really. You can have anything.